I can remember 2004 because of the weather. Mr. Smith, was there just a really nice day in 2004? No. I don't think there were any nice days in 2004. Just watch this, just tap the monitor right there. It did it, okay? Back in 2004. And the reason I'm talking about 2004 is because of the impact it had on me personally. I can remember watching the news in 2004, as I'm not exaggerating here. You've got the eastern coast of America, and Mr. Smith, you're like tracking a hurricane, right? No, I wasn't tracking a hurricane. I remember watching the news, and there were times when there were 3 hurricanes out there. And of course, they give the projected path. Okay, I was living in Pensacola, Florida, which is about right there. Yeah, we think this hurricane's gonna like come up and hit like right around there somewhere. This one, I think it's gonna like, come up and do something like that and hit right there. Now this one right here, we got a pretty good idea. This one's gonna, come up and hit over here somewhere. It became demoralizing. 1-story apartment, windows, no lie. I go up to the window. It was 3 slats of glass. It wasn't big panes. It was 3 horizontal slats of glass. I could push the window with my finger and the glass would bow open and I could feel air rush in. And I thought, well, that's disturbing. Okay, free air conditioning. Now I'm watching the news and Hurricane Ivan was supposed to be a big boy coming in. Apartment complex, they didn't provide us with any plywood. And we could have evacuated, but I'm the man of my castle. I'm going to protect even though it's a rented castle, I am going to protect this. I went and got packaging tape, and I put as much packaging tape as I could on that window to keep the glass from shattering. Because the thing is, once the window blows, wind is now in, get up into the roof, and that's when you got the removal of a roof, okay? I remember wrapped some things up in the living room in plastic, and we didn't have our daughters at the time, just the wife and I, and okay, it was around 10 o'clock at night. Night hurricanes are the worst. You can't see anything, you just hear the wind. Remember, we got our mattress and we slid it up against that window and then slid the couch up on the other side of it. It's just the only thing we do. And I remember hearing on the radio reports of tornadoes being touched down in the area. Now we get into the bathroom, the interior portion of our tiny apartment. We have these little wooden TV trays stacked in there, and I put a mattress over the top of that, and we're curled up underneath the mattress. It didn't make sense, but it was the idea of, I need to do something. We lost power. I closed the door in case of debris from a tornado. And guys, the thing about Hurricane Ivan is it was just so slow moving. It was going toward Mobile, and in the last second, jogged to the east. To be the east side of the eye wall is the absolute worst place. The wind's coming off the water, and it just parked on Pensacola, it seemed like. I remember the wind bands coming and the windows rattling, and I can remember kind of closing my eyes and wincing, waiting for the window to shatter. And I don't know if I said it out loud, but I can remember thinking to myself, I hope the window just blows out so that I don't have to keep worrying about this all night. And I gotta tell you, a little bit later, I heard plastic flapping in the wind. So I knew the window had blown out. I didn't sleep really at all that night. I think my wife actually was able to get a little bit of sleep in the bathroom floor there. We had our cat. She just stood there like this. Because animals can sense when things are going on, and the barometric pressure, and she was kind of freaking out a little bit. And I remember talking to my mom. I had landline phone. We were talking to my mom about 5 that morning. I said, Mom, I don't know what the apartment looks like. She was, you need to go out there and look, okay? Just kind of getting to my feet, open up the door, and I look in the living room. You guys, the windows weren't blown out. I don't know what the plastic noise was I heard. The tape was still up there, all 5 feet thick of it. Tap the monitor right there. It did it, okay?